guys, Enderquartz here, and I have something really cool to show you guys. So I'm just gonna go over here. So I've been working with the new 1.8 commands. Sorry, that was the sound. I've been working with the new 1.8 commands, and I have made it so that you can bend the earth underneath you. You can use magical powers to bend the earth and shoot it at your foes. Right now it only works on soul sand, but no, not soul sand, sandstone. Yeah, it only works on sandstone, but it's I'll show you why it can be flexible. But first, I'm just going to show you what it is. So if I get rid of this cobblestone and move everything in my inventory over, so it's just more compact. If I have this dirt block and I place it down, it's going to do that. It's going to take the block and just shoot it forward at my enemies. I'm going to do it again. And it's just going to do that again. I can place the dirt block anywhere. It's just and then I was facing that direction, so it did it that direction. Then I can do it in that direction, and then in that direction. And I can do it really anywhere. And it takes the block right there and it throws it forward, kind of like I'm bending the earth, but I'm pulling something up and I'm shooting it forward. And the cool thing is if I just set the time to night, and then I summon a zombie. Summon zombie. There you go. So if I summon a zombie or something, and then I throw this block at him, and he stays still. Oh, see? He died, actually, from that block just being there. But that wasn't from suffocation damage. That wasn't from him being suffocated in the block. That was because it supposedly hit him and hurt him. And it works with skeletons. So if I work over here, it works with skeletons too. So if I go over here and then I use this earth thingy, see, the skeleton died too. So it, yeah, I mean, it works with all these different mobs, and it doesn't just work with undead mobs. It also works with normal mobs. Sorry, I spelled it wrong. So yeah, it works with normal mobs. So if I go over here and then I use this, it hits the creeper, and then I have to hit it again, and then he dies. So it's a different system where it can destroy mobs. It can hurt mobs, both undead and normal mobs. So that's actually those undead mobs. It was a little harder to do, but I mean, again, you just had to kind of think about what are undead mobs damaged by. So yeah, I'm just gonna clear out these little blocks over here, and I'm going to show you guys how this works. So if I go way over here, there's this big string of command blocks, and I mean, it looks like a lot of command blocks, but it's not a lot of them. So if you go over here, it's just a fill stone and fill redstone block. So it's just a pulsating clock that pulsates really fast. That pulses really fast. Okay, so first what we have over here is I have a scoreboard objective called Earthbender, which Earthbender. It's not displayed yet, but it's called Earthbender. And basically what it does is because the Earthbender score is whenever I place down a dirt block. So if I do scoreboard objectives add, and I add a scoreboard objective and I name it test, and then there's so many different things I could do, like this stat dot, but what I did is stat dot use item dot dirt. Oh, sorry, I think I did like place item or something. Okay, basically I did something with dirt. I forgot, and I am but it's basically, yeah, it's it detects whenever I place down a dirt block. It's probably going to be there. I'm just gonna cut this part out, and then I'm going to tell you guys when I found it. Okay, so I'm back, and I figured it out. It was a little awkward because I thought I remembered it, and it was like use item, but it wasn't. And it's actually stat dot you can actually see it right here. Stat dot use item dot Minecraft dot items. So yeah, I was a little confused because that happened before and I didn't know what happened. But yep, now we're back. So yeah, so basically I have an Earthbender score that detects whenever I place down a dirt block. And then what that does is whenever I place down a dirt block, then it sets that score to 1, because I placed down 1 dirt block. And then what it does actually way over here, actually just way over here, it sets my, if I have an Earthbender score, which is a minimum of 1, it sets it to 0. So it's just resetting it to 0 the moment it becomes 1. So if I go over here and then what it does is that when I have my Earthbender score has a minimum of 1, I'm using the new replace item command for an entity that is the nearest player, and I'm actually executing it because I'm executing it for anybody who does this. So I'm replacing the item of any entity which is the nearest player, which is basically that player, on slot for 0 dirt 1 dirt. So basically it means that I'm going to constantly have dirt in my, as long as I have my Earthbender score of 1, I'm going to get dirt in my inventory. So if my Earthbender score isn't 0, and if I just throw this out, it's just gonna throw out there. It's just gonna throw it out of my inventory. But then once I use it, then it just immediately replaces it. So it oh yeah, I think something's happening. Wait, I'll come back to you guys when I fix this. Okay, so I'm back again, and I fixed it. It was just a little bit of a bug in the code. Man, there's a lot of stopping and kind of editing this parts out in this recording today. But yeah, I think that was the last thing. So okay, back to the command blocks. So we have the what it does is it replaces my item for any entity on an execute. It executes for the player who has the Earthbender score with a minimum 1. It replaces basically the item that's in their first slot on their hotbar to dirt, even if they just automatically placed it already. And then what it does over here is that anybody whose Earthbender score is a minimum of 1, it fills within an area, and it's replacing dirt with air. So it basically just replaces that dirt that you just placed down if you did place that dirt. So basically just it uses that. It replaces that dirt. So basically what you do is right over here I have this, actually I'm not using that, but this is actually this is the command box. So over here it's what it does is that anybody who has a Earthbender score with a minimum of 1, and then I'm using the rotational values, so rotation Y and rotation Y minimum, 45 and negative 45. So it basically means that I'm facing west, I think. West? No, wait, where is it? I'm facing positive Z, actually. I'm facing positive Z. I don't know if that's west or east. I don't really see it, but oh, south, sorry. It was smaller. I'm used to the one where it's in all caps, but yeah, so I'm facing south. It's basically from south east, yeah, from southeast to southwest, all the way from in that area. If I'm facing in that direction, then it just I'm sorry, wrong command block. It sets my my score, sets this, and then then I forgot a part out of it. If it detects sandstone 1 block under me and 1 block in the positive Z, so if it detects that block right there, then it sets my score of a thing I made called EB throw, or Earthbender throw, to 1. And then what it does is over here, it's actually 2 things. I'm using scoreboard so I can use 2 things at once. So what it does is that if I have a score of EB throw and then I'm facing that exact same direction, then it it detects the sandstone underneath me, which is right there, if I'm throwing that. Then if it detects that sandstone, then it fills that sandstone with air. That is, yeah, I can probably just use that 0 because it doesn't really matter now. But it basically just fills that area with air. And then, yeah, but it also, sorry, there's one more thing. I keep forgetting things, but, yes, there's more stuff. This is a pretty big system. And then if I have a score EV throw minimum 1, then if I'm facing in that direction, then what it does, and it detects this, and it detects that place is air. Because once I've already replaced the sandstone with air in these command blocks, then it detects for air. Then then it summons a falling sand block that's and one above my it's basically in my face but a little bit farther away. Then if it's there, kind of right in front of me but a little bit farther. So if I'm standing here, it's going to be right there. It's going to start out right there. So that if that happens, then it summons it with a time 1, a tile ID of 24, which is the ID of sandstone. And then it has a motion of 0.0, 0.2, and then 2.0. So basically it's going to be transporting 0.2 blocks per second up on the y-axis, and then a 2 blocks per second starting out on the z-axis. And then yeah, again, this just sets EV throw to 0 and Earthbender score to 0. And really, I think that's it. There's, oh yeah, sorry, this is the one more. There's one more thing. There's a, if it executes for every falling sand, it gives the effect it executes in the falling sand. It gives an effect to any entity within a radius of 2, within a radius minimum of 1, so it doesn't give it to itself. Then it gives it that it's not zombie or it's not a skeleton, instant damage for 1 second at the 1 level. It's at 1, basically instant damage 2, because 0 would be 1, so it's instant damage 2, and then it hides the particles. So yeah, and then these 2 are just for the zombies. Zombie, it uses instant health instead of instant damage, because for a zombie, it's instant health, and for all undead mobs, it's instant health. But for regular mobs, it's instant damage. So again, it's for the skeleton, and that's there. And that's really it. I mean, really, the reason for is that these 4 command blocks are just for all 4 directions. Like this one, for all the 4 directions that I want to shoot, that you can shoot it at. So this is from negative 135 to positive 135, and this one is positive 135 to positive 45. And then it does that for the entire way, because this was positive 135 and positive 45. Then over here, it's positive 135 and positive 45, but it's with EV throw, Earthbender throw. So yeah, I mean, it's with all these different, it just uses these directions, and I can throw basically blocks. And what you can really do is you can just copy this. If you wanted to create it with different blocks, you just copy this and then just replace all those blocks with detecting. I think it's over here. It actually detects it in all of them. If it detects for sandstone or something, you can detect it for like grass or something. Yeah, like a grass block. So if you wanted to detect for grass and then throw the grass, then you just replace all the sandstones with grass and replace the tile IDs with 2. But that might change, because I mean, I know that in 1.8 technically grass's name is just technically the grass block or dirt block or oak wood planks or spruce wood, or it's it's planks or cobblestone. The name is cobblestone. It's not it's not like number 13 or number 4 or number 12. It's not those. It's actually logs or wool or lapis block, something like that. So yeah, it's these numbers. So I mean, yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. And so you can sorry, it's actually raining. Weather clear. There you go. Because it's just that it's when it rains in the desert, it doesn't rain, so it just becomes kind of dark. So it yeah, so you can just use this, and you can throw these blocks. And basically what you could do is you could use this exact same mechanic to make like a wall come up by like just cloning the blocks underneath you and doing this. And this really gives you a lot of capability and like some mini games and stuff. So instead of having to like just select it or something like in Magic Arena, you can actually place the blocks down, and then they will be able to actually do things when you just place them down. And so these scoreboards really help you with these new commands and the scoreboards and entity targeting. It's just 1.8 is just going to be so awesome once it comes out. And then you can do servers and everything. It's just going to be so awesome. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you learn something from this. And I will see you guys later. Bye.